So we are here with Brendon from Panic at the Disco. Thank you so much for hanging out, Brendon. We appreciate it today.
Thank you very much. I love being here.
And you know, I got to tell you, I thought to get you comfortable in your surroundings, we would cue a little disco ball right here and get the music going. And do you feel at home now? Is it like?
Yeah. No, I mean you do realize we're not a disco band.
Is that why you're not wearing bell bottoms?
That's one of the reasons. Yes.
All right, well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, let's
No, it's
get
fine.
rid of.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just gonna drop these questions then, because we don't want to talk about.
Well, no, thanks for talking with me.
The new single, Miss Jackson, featuring Lolo. Tell us a little bit about that.
That song was a true story about something I went through, and I didn't want to use the girl's real name, so I came up with.
It's Janet Jackson, isn't it? Or LaToya.
It might have been LaToya. Yeah, full disclosure. There we go. It was, I mean, the idea was to use a famous female celebrity, actress, musician, just an icon, and I was watching Janet Jackson's Nasty, and it just kind of worked out. I tried a couple different names. Audrey Hepburn didn't work syllabically.
Yeah, I mean, you could, Cyrus,
Yeah.
like a...
It wouldn't have really worked.
Do you think you'd be open to maybe changing it to, because I think it's like a slight worry at this point? Like, are people, if Panic at the Disco had a sound on the amount of panic there would be, what would that sound be? Panic! That's pretty good.
Yeah,
you know what, so let's just keep the exclamation point. Forget the slight worry. Maybe in a couple years when you know, get a little bit older.
I like the anxiety at the coffee shop. We could do a lot of different stuff.
What would that look like? The new album, let me get this right. Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. Your first album since 2011, is that correct?
That is very true.
And what's changed since, you know, then till now in terms of maturity, you know, your tastes, musically, personally? We'll talk about that in a minute.
Quite a bit has changed, actually, in the last, like, 2 years. Musically, I mean, usually I would be inspired by a song and maybe not make it sound like that song exactly, but this time around, I wanted to more directly use the sonic influence of all the stuff that I've been influenced of 80s synth pop and hip hop and very, very broad range of sounds that I wanted to use on this record, but they're a little bit more directly influenced, and I like that. Like Miss Jackson has this hip hop vibe, kinda. This is Gospel has kind of an 80s anthemic vibe, which I love that stuff.
One of your favorite tracks on the album, from what I understand, is This Is Gospel. Where did the inspiration come from for that song?
This Is Gospel, I mean, that was, I almost didn't show it to anybody. It was the first time I was really, really open about something that I was struggling with, watching a friend struggle with addiction. And it was about Spencer, and I, you know, over the past 5-6 years, just watching him struggle with this thing that was plaguing his existence, basically. Exactly how I felt, you know. I was afraid of what might happen, personally with our relationship as friends and also with the band. And luckily, when I showed it to him, he understood. He's like, yeah, you know, it's good to be honest, and it was also a push to get him to kind of open up. And now, you know, obviously he's doing much better, which I think it was a good step in the right direction.
Favorite European city and favorite thing to do there? Keep it clean for the kids. Or don't, and we'll just tell kids not to watch this. Whatever. I mean, I already made a fool of myself with the disco thing, so I mean, feel free to make a fool of yourself too.
That works. I like Paris. The food is amazing. That's always good.
Is that slang for something else?
Yeah.
Food?
Food is a double entendre. What I'm saying is the food in Paris is great. It's a euphemism for something. No, I think one of my favorite cities we haven't been back to in a while. We had a day off in Prague one time, and the architecture's beautiful. The casinos are great.
I'm Czechoslovakian, believe it or not.
Are you?
Can I come with you when you hit up Prague? I know, it was like my bar mitzvah when I came out just to tell everybody that I'm Czechoslovakian. What's it like? What should I do when I go there?
I mean, you know, there's all the touristy stuff, and the guys trying to sell you like
be Czech.
Just be super Czech. And I don't know. We just had a really good time, like walking around. There's a lot of weird little shops that are kind of medieval. It's like really cool Czechoslovakian Lord of the Rings.
I have to finish with this question because I ask all of my interviewees this. If you don't want to answer, feel free to give me a no comment because that will essentially be your answer. Your thoughts on Miley Cyrus?
Thoughts on Miley Cyrus?
I think she's hot, by the way.
I back her. Yeah, I saw Wrecking Ball. Great video.
Very artistic and deep.
Yeah, I think artistic is selling it a little too much. But, you know, she's naked in it. What's not to like?
Would you ever ride naked on a Wrecking Ball?
Of course I would.
Would you ever ride naked on a tractor?
Of course I would. Would I ever ride naked on Miley Cyrus? Of course I would.
I would.
Would I?
Should we stop it there?
I think I just blew this out of the water.